Question 23, Russell Realty Minute, 26 questions to ask your real estate agent before you hire them or whether you decide to work with them. A lot of these questions, as we get into the later rounds, the later questions here, and we've got just 4 to go after this one, kind of tie together, right? So the question here is, how often will we be in contact with you after we sign the listing agreement? Well, to me, I think that's a fair question to protect you, but I think it's a silly question. We have to constantly communicate in order to bring people through the house, in order to deliver the feedback, in order to coordinate, open houses and showings and things like that. So I think that we're going to speak to each other quite a bit, but I'm going to let you tell me that. Do you want me to text message you? Do you want me to email you? Do you want me to, send feedback via email? Do you want me to call, your wife or your spouse or your children? Or who do you want the home appointments to go through, right? How would you like to handle the communication? And again, I'm going to fall back on something I've said probably 7 or 8 times in these 26 questions. The reason homes don't sell or the reasons why deals fall apart is 1, price, or 2, communication. So we're going to determine that once we agree to work together. Hey, we're going to work together for a period of 3, 4, 5, 6 months. What's the best way to keep in touch? What's the best way to deliver the information and report back to you the job I'm doing to market your home? So there's no canned answer there. The answer is basically on you. Send me a text once a week. Let me know when someone's coming through, right? We always believe in playing offense. We never really want to play defense. If we have an open house, we want to report to you back how the open house went before you have to say, hey, Evan, how'd the open house go? We always want to be in front of that and deliver you that information. I think that's critical, and that's certainly what we do here and what we will continue to do. So question 23, how often will we be in contact with you after we agree to work together on the listing side? As much as we need to. There will never be a period of silence, and if there's a period of silence, I don't even know what to tell you because that won't even happen. Because the silence would mean no one's calling, no one's interested in your house, there's no news. So silence usually means bad news, right? So that's kind of how we figure it. We're going to talk to regularly. We're going to get the house marketed. We're going to get appointments through. We're going to report back to you the statistics of what we've seen and what we've done online. Send you the links for you to review to make sure that the house is being marketed the exact way you want it to be. And we were going to continue all the way through the process. All right, so the questions get a little deeper as we get, a little bit into it. This is 23. I know they're a little more lighthearted, 1 through 10, but as the questions get a little more serious and a little more intense and you get closer to making a decision based on the interview questions that you've asked me and how I've answered them, they tend to get a little more serious, a little more detail-oriented, and a little higher level of commitment. So we're going to continue we're going to go through, move on to number 24, and that's going to speak about feedback. I think all these tie together, but I will see you in just a minute for number 24.